Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. How you doing, my cutie patootie looking all this so good? So dear Cancer, today I'm going to be doing your reading from December 22nd to the 28th. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear Cancer-licious, I'm a serve delish. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. By the way, Cancer, I would like to emphasize the very fact that the next round of readings, there's going to be a change of scenery. Okay, so I think we're going to move back to the kitchen. If you have watched the channel from the beginning, you know what I mean. So I'm going to try to reorder some things and see how that looks and how that works. Maybe they will give some more air. I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling right now. But other than that, I was really impressed by your previous reading, 444. And I know that it really resonated with many of you. Somebody from Germany sent me a picture of when they were watching Cancer. Dude, send me a picture of 444 for views and then how he just mashed everything. Even the likes and everything. So that was really impressive. Let's see what's going on for my Cancer-licious babies out there. I'm so well rested today, honestly. You know, I do water signs specifically on one day, so serving and slaying. Okay, so your challenge, dear Cancer, is the Two of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. So, dear Cancer, Two of Pentacles talks about a decision, okay? You're in this process of maybe juggling, going back and forth, wanting to make up your mind about a specific situation. You could be noticing signs and synchronicities, which sometimes may confirm certain things. And then I'm feeling like some of you might be inclined to decide something and all of a sudden there is a symbolism or something that shows up that kind of like makes you hesitate to either cut somebody off or whatever the situation might be. You might have a lot on your plate right now. Two of Pentacles, decision needs to be made. Very important decision. We're going to clarify this shortly. You could be dealing with an earth sign, by the way, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So in the recent past, dear Cancer, you have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. There was a lot of love between you and someone else. I feel like here in the recent past, for many of you, you were either married to a specific person, could have also been a water sign, fire sign as well, Leo. I strongly feel like here for a lot of you, there was this strong sense of stability, family. You were the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. So it seems like you were in a very successful union with someone. Okay, we're going to talk about this shortly. In the present moment, you have the Death, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So in the present moment, it looks like there is a transformation happening, and this could be the person you are dealing with. They are going through a transformation. You are also your finances are changing. Your career is changing in the present moment. But when it comes to love, I think this person you are dealing with, they might be also going through a transformation. Something really heavy, there is something heavy that really is calling your attention to deal with. This could be some sort of suppressed emotions, feelings. You have been wanting to purge that out. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a confusion here in the near future. You know, I think you are the Knight of Cups, water sign. You know, one of the reasons why it's been very confusing is because you might have dealt with somebody, Cancer, that may have tried to keep their options open. And the challenging thing here is that even though you know this person's, they try to keep their options open, there is something about them showing up energetically, okay? And it's like their energy doesn't leave you. And you have to make a decision here if you are going to give this person a second chance or not. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups typically talks about like confusion. Sometimes it's just like a little bit foggy and you need to trust your intuition. I mean, you are one of the most intuitive signs, especially as a water sign. I think water signs altogether are very intuitive. I feel like Seven of Cups talks about making you realizing what's best for you. What is the right course of action for you to make, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. the Emperor, the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. So behind this connection here, whatever has happened between you and this person, it looks like that there was a heartbreak and a separation. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, as you can see, you might have felt that you have been trapped in this after this breakup, after this separation, or something really difficult has happened. And that's why your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. So this talks about going either this way or that way and needing to make an important decision. So let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you, dear Cancer Licious. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I see the Five of Cups. So there is a situation that you might be feeling a little bit disappointed about, or it's like there is a feeling of a loss. You know, also like imagery really speaks to me, Cancer. So you see there is birds in the far, there is like some birds. There is a body of water and birds. You might be waiting like on a message or text message or communication to come from someone, you know, or maybe you're looking for just in general like confirmations and communication from the universe, from your higher self. So what is this decision about? Let's talk about that. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You know, it's interesting, dear Cancer, and I really want to share something with you at the end of the video. I'll talk about that. You know, I know you are a great listener also, so I just want to kind of like share some thoughts with you. But now we're going to talk about you, okay? So I feel like your challenge here, Cancer, has a lot to do with whether you should wait for somebody to come toward you to make something work out, or you feel like you want to reach out to them. There is something about collaboration and cooperation with the Three of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody that has fire in their birth chart. Or Cancer, you could have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. Like maybe your Venus is in Leo. Like my Venus is in Cancer and I'm a Leo, July Leo. I'm a July 28 Leo, by the way. So for a lot of you, I strongly feel like here that there is a decision here that needs to be made, and you are trying not to rush and to cut somebody off. Many of you might have thought about, you know, I think I'm just gonna cut this person off. You can see the Knight of Swords. That's like a very hasty energy, somebody that really like abruptly and unexpectedly takes some sort of an action. And because you're very family oriented and it looks like you were married to this person, right? The cards are here. It's like it's very challenging for you whether you want to completely cut the ties with this person or not. Okay, so that's why you might be going back and forth and trying to really make a decision here. The reason why, my beautiful Cancers, is because there was a lot of love between you and this person. So I'm going to clarify the Ten of Cups for you. I mean, you have all the cards that represent family. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, the Ten of Cups in the recent past is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah. So you were maybe even married to this person or planned on getting married. I feel like this is somebody that came into your life as the King of Wands and they made an offer to you. Hierophant represents Taurus, and it also talks about marriage, commitment, marriage, wedding, establishment here. So for a lot of you, I do see here so much happiness, confidence. It looks like everything was working out between you and this person. Strong chemistry. Now, it might have been a same-sex situation. It doesn't have to be. I'm just going to respectfully say that and just move on from that energy. It could have been the opposite, but I'm just getting like a very strong like union together. Ten of Pentacles, you might have even lived in the same place with this person, or planned, like you might have planned on buying a house with this individual. I'm seeing here Libra energy also. So Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you either were gonna almost like, for some of you, like completely marry, okay, if you weren't already, and move in with this person here. But something here did not happen. You did have a lot of doubts about this person. Your intuition was telling you something about this situation. And I'm seeing here someone's family being involved, someone's family interfering into this situation. And you know, the Moon represents you, Cancer, that's you. So your intuition always is right. You know, when you have that gut feeling that it's like something is telling you That's what it was. And I feel like for a lot of you, this situation that didn't work out, something must have happened. Okay, I'm getting here, somebody might have walked out of this connection or ghosted you or disconnected. Now you, as the King of Cups or Queen of Cups, not a gender specific, you might have kept waiting for this person. Just so the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands. You kept waiting for this person to either change or to come towards you. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups for you in the recent past. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the same, confusion, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. And you have the Ten of Wands at the bottom. Cancer, you did keep waiting for this person, okay? This is somebody that maybe was popular or famous, okay, with the Six of Wands. This person might have been very well known. You are the Queen of Cups, and I feel like that for a lot of you, you might have felt like this person chose either career or fame over relationship. You know, I feel like there was somebody here that made a decision. Could have been another water sign too. Excuse me. Somebody here made a decision to go after career. Go after what's important for them at that time, okay? Fame. Now you have the Death card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. So in the present moment, there is transformation. Maybe something also happened during Scorpio season. So the Death card in the present moment, dear Cancer, is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, and the Page of Wands. Transformation, and it's gonna work out better for you. Whatever path you're choosing to go, it's a confirmation for you. When you see the Wheel of Fortune, dear Cancer, this talks about abundance, talks about success, and a change of events. Something is it's gonna start getting better and better. You have Aquarius energy here. There could be some sort of an age difference between you and this person as well. Nonetheless, let me just emphasize the fact that Page of Wands talks about an idea. We know this is a love reading, but I want to mention something. You're somebody that you're super creative, okay? Page of Wands is all about creativity. You see the feather on top of the hat, so it means that your imagination is very strong. You could be someone that you're a powerful manifester also, so it looks like you have an idea that you have hoped for to work. You have hoped for this idea to work out, to bring you some sort of success. It's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you. You've been waiting for this. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting. Now, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming here is the Fool and the Knight of Wands. Somebody here could be headed towards your way to have a brand new beginning. That's what I'm strongly getting. There is a lot of passion between you and this person. I feel like this is somebody this is a different energy, what I'm picking up on. The other person that chose to be going after fame or something, that's a little different. Let me clarify with the Queen of Pentacles. Clarified by the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Cancer, do you have a new person that you're more inclined to develop a relationship with? Because somebody from the past could be a Leo, and currently you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, take it as a resonance, but there is something about you feeling a little bit stressed out. What's the best course of action? One person might have given you a lot of happiness, but this person maybe didn't give you the stability or the physical affection that you truly desired. There is someone here that seems to be more grounded, okay, in your energy, that's either coming or maybe already exists, or you're in the process of developing a relationship with someone. Somebody here seems to be giving you exactly what you want, okay? And I think it's gonna get better with this person. There is a King of Pentacles energy, somebody like the richest person in tarot, Earth energy. This is someone that's very earthy. They're very hardworking, okay? They like to invest into relationships. You're letting go of something from the past, or maybe someone from your past. Ten of Wands, it's been very heavy to be in this energy of, you know, you might have some nostalgic moments about somebody from the past, but I think that you're realizing that it's like you don't want to miss out on an opportunity that's actually in front of you. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Lovers, the Two of Wands, and the World. Wow. I'm getting chills right now. I swear, this is chills. Okay, let me just calm down and tell you exactly what it is. I don't give those reactions in tarot readings. I'm not one of those, oh my gosh, look at this, you know? I get very passionate about water signs readings, especially Pisces. I mean, there's an Ace of Wands story there. But for you, the 10 of Wands, as I said, there is something you're releasing. I did say that before I pulled the cards. Yes or no? Yes. Now, the world here in tarot is talking about a cycle that is coming to an end successfully. Some sort of a chapter is coming to an end. And I think that the chapter is coming to an end is you constantly waiting for somebody from the past that you truly loved. And this person, I think, maybe you might have been the right person, wrong timing, whatsoever, but you are really realizing that you don't want to waste your time. You need to keep your options open for now. Dear cross watchers, if you are watching this for Cancers and it's not your story and you haven't done that, or that's not, you know what I'm saying, don't take it personal, please, okay? Now back to dear Cancer, you're closing off a cycle of a situation here that maybe either it was one-sided, right? And it's been very challenging. You're closing off that cycle and you're desiring to move forward because it's been very heavy, okay? It's been very excruciating and debilitating. So in the near future, you have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think this could be even somebody that's coming towards your way and you have to make a decision. You have to make a very difficult decision. I think it's gonna become easier for you to make it because you seem to be emotionally more detached. You see, when it comes to love, Knight of Cups is representing somebody that comes towards you as a lover. Okay, somebody coming towards your way is a lover. So let's talk about or maybe you already know about this person that exists in your aura. So the Knight of Cups, this is somebody that's also spiritual or is into spirituality. They're very creative, okay? The wings and the clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Judgment. Scorpio energy, the Death card, heavy. All the Scorpio cards are here, by the way. All the Scorpio cards. Could be dealing with the Scorpio, or there is something that must have happened during the Scorpio season, or you started either feeling this person's energy, you know, during Scorpio season. By the way, we were having the Mercury retrograde, so which is the time of like feeling exes coming around, coming back, their energies and things like that. So for many of you, you have a very, very important decision here to make, okay? This has a lot to do with you. You're closing the chapter here, but when you have somebody coming towards your way, this is about you realizing that am I over completely about the person from the past? Because you might have a little bit of upheavals, moments coming up from the past, certain feelings from that Tower moment, that whatever way that situation came to an end, dear Cancer, in the past, you want to just make sure that you are completely free from that, okay? Now, in the near future, you have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups for you in the near future is clarified by the Nine of Cups, Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, and you have the Devil at the bottom of the deck, and the Magician. You know, you're realizing that whoever you were dealing with, okay, this person might have manipulated you in the past. There might have been some sort of manipulation. Now, do people change? Yes. This is also someone you're manifesting like family with. Some of you, I'm getting 50% of you Cancers are manifesting new love. And that's what I see coming in towards your way. Some others of you, you could be setting an intention to manifest family and marriage with this person. And you could still explore this new opportunity with this individual, and you may still be wanting to be back with the person, but that's a personal choice. I feel like here 60% of you are going to move on from the old person from the past and move towards somebody new here, because I see here a transition happening with the Six of Swords. Transition, moving on. This talks about departure. It means parting ways. It means moving on from whatever has been chaotic for you. You could be even changing jobs and, you know, creating your own business, starting your LLC, like complete change of like an image and just this new identity that you have been wanting to adopt for yourself. And you're going to give a chance. You are going to give a chance to somebody here. There is a new opportunity, and let's find out to see who is this person and who are you really giving this chance to. Very interesting. Cancer. Interesting reading, honey. So the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Temperance, the Justice, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. So Libra energy, you have Sagittarius, okay, Gemini, Aquarius. Very powerful, two major arcana cards and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're going to have some sort of a conversation with both people. Okay, both people, and there is something about you having this feeling of peace and balance within you with the Justice, that you want to be fair to yourself. There is something about you protecting your peace. You have been in different situations in the past, Cancer, where You might have felt very attracted to certain individuals in general, right? You might have met people, but there is something about these certain people that you didn't feel peaceful about. So I think with either of those people, whether that's a new person that you already maybe are aware of is going to come into your life, or the old person, which one does give you the most peace? Which one do you feel like that there is a healing journey that has been happening? Because the Temperance talks about healing journey, right? Pouring this water from one cup to another, that means blending things, healing things. There is something about healing generational trauma, family issues, family trauma. So for many of you, I strongly feel like here is you're going to give a chance to whoever is actually bringing peace into your life and showing like this sense of fairness. There is something about being fair. There is something about someone not playing any more games. There is also you looking into the clarity and the truth. The Queen of Swords has her hand above the clouds. This means that you're a truth seeker and you're somebody that you speak your truth. Okay, and you're not gonna hold it back. So you might be, kind of presenting some requirements and prerequisites for what you're really looking forward to in a relationship. And thus, based on that, you're going to decide to see if you want to give this new chance and this opportunity to the person from the past or new person. But make no mistake, somebody here wants to come towards you and heal things. Okay, with the Emperor, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Someone is still attached into your energy, so they could be initiating a conversation. Whoever this person is, they do have a big ego, okay? They're very hard-headed, and hot-headed too. So when it comes to that, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a tough, difficult conversation to talk to them. So that's why we're gonna see what is the advice for you. You have a choice here to make, because you keep coming back and forth about this person. Either you wanna cut them off or not, as we talked about in the beginning. So let's get into your advice and see what is it that you need to know. What is the advice? So, Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The focus here is on the person from the past. If you know tarot, which many of you do, Six of Cups, somebody from the past. And you have the Five of Cups, which I did talk about in the beginning, the Queen of Wands, and the Strength. So for many of you, could be dealing with the Leo here again, fire energy. You already have become really strong and resilient throughout this experience. When this past energy shows up, or you feel this person's energy around you, let me just be honest. I'm always honest. Do you feel like you might need to do a cord cutting ceremony? I don't know if many of you have felt like that, but if there is anything that maybe you feel like you want to cut a cord or you want to heal a cord, maybe that's something you could want to look into, because it's been very difficult for you to get over this situation that hasn't worked out. As you can see with the Five of Cups, that's why your challenge here is the Two of Pentacles, right? Constantly going back and forth about this person. Which one does actually contribute to your strength? Which one does actually show up as the strength and the King of Wands or Queen of Wands? Because you do need somebody that you can really rely on to, and not someone that may be in and out of your life. That's the biggest piece of advice. And I'm sending you big hugs if it's a very difficult period to get over this breakup and this situation with the Five of Cups, something didn't work out. This is also a matter of time for you to really heal. But which person does really give you that sense of inner strength, and they kind of really mirror that back to you? Somebody that's very secure within themselves also. That's the person you would want to go for. Okay, so this is your biggest piece of advice, dear Cancer. And all in all, I want to say that, as we're approaching the last week of this year, it's been an amazing year. We've made a lot of changes, and it's been amazing and fascinating. And, sometimes people say, Cancer, this is what I want to share with you real quick for like a minute or so. Sometimes people say, oh, bro, what is it that it's about the past person? We want, a new person. Not you, it was on other signs, but here is the truth. When I'm seeing what the cards are telling me and what download I'm getting, I'm going to honor that, and I'm going to speak what I really truly feel like the reading is about. I can't control what the cards are coming up and what the story is. If it's a repetitive story, then this means that this might be only for a very specific group of signs, like Cancers or Leos out there or others, right? It's not going to resonate with every single person. Like I can't make the story, I can't tell a story and predict things that it's going to be only for one person. It might be for one person, but not for everybody, right? So, I appreciate you for being open-minded, and it looks like there is a lot of people who are really dealing with somebody from the past, right? And what I'm able to really tap into and to see is what is it that really the viewer can work through, and I'm providing the tools and meditation, breath work, all of this to really navigate through this, right? So tarot is multi-dimensional, and sometimes people come back and they say, oh my gosh, Arman, I watched this reading 3 months ago. It was exactly what happened. And I'm just really realizing this. So it's just about keeping an open mind and just, you have your free will and deciding what you want to do, right? So with all that being said, dear Cancer, after your reading, I'm going to do Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm going to basically move to the new scenery, the scenery from the past, so that I started the channel off. So from the kitchen, we're gonna see how that goes with Henry and Michael, and then the throne. So let's do this, okay? Let me know in the comments. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.